Alex, I came as quickly as I could. Is everything okay?
You tell me.
What do you mean?
This is where she died. Did you know that?
She as in...
Suguna. But I'm guessing you already knew that.
Alex, what's going on? Oh, where's Christine?
Mom.
Mom. Alex went to pick up the car and never came back. He just drove off? Yeah. I know that look he had in his eyes. I just hope his temper doesn't get the better of him.
Any idea where he went?
He's probably gone to confront Noah. He was really upset when Matthew said there's no concrete evidence. He's probably going to try to force confession from Noah.
Did you try calling Noah?
He didn't pick up either.
I'll try calling the office.
You know, Alex has anger management issues. And that's how he ended up in prison for assaulting Teo Boon. You know, when he's that angry, he's capable of anything.
What, like beat up Noah or something?
No one's picking up.
Oh, I got it. If you wanted to force a confession out of Noah, where's the best place to go to?
And if you think Noah is somehow responsible for the accident and you want to guilt-trip him into confessing...
The place of the accident?
Shall we go?
Yeah, let's go.
This is where it all happened. In that moment, my family's lives were changed completely.
Alex, I'm very sorry to hear that. I can't imagine how difficult it must have been.
How difficult was it for you?
My situation is different. With Josephine, it was
No,
actually...
I'm not talking about Josephine.
Alex, I'm sorry, I'm not following.
Okay, let me spell it out for you. How difficult was it for you? Especially as the one responsible for her death.
What?
Or how difficult was it for you to frame Teo Boon for a crime he didn't commit?
Is this because Teo Boon went on a podcast?
I know, Noah.
Yup, Teo Boon is a drunk. Do you actually believe his story?
You know, I kept asking myself, why would you go to such extent to discredit Michael? To try to convince us that he knew more about Suguna's death?
Alex, I don't know where all these conspiracy theories are coming from, but we need to focus.
No, you focus! That's when I realized it's because all this while, you were somehow involved with all of them.
Come on, Alex. Listen to yourself.
Jessica Shelley, Elizabeth Pang, Richard Tan. You were the missing piece of the puzzle, and I can prove it.
Try.
Not bad.
Not bad, Ole. I made it from scratch, okay? And I double boiled it for 4 hours.
Okay lah, quite nice. Maybe needs more sweetness. Next time, put more from scallop.
I follow exactly the way you taught me last time.
Just joking. 我相信你会是个好妈妈。
Really? I feel like sometimes I can't even take care of myself. How to take care of a baby?
Don't worry. Everybody feels the same way until they have their first baby. Then you have no choice, right? Have to do it. The baby came out already. Hey, once he or she is born, your ba will have somebody else to look after. 他就不会再来烦我了。
Alex, I don't know where you're getting all these ideas from, but it's very clear to me someone is trying to mislead you.
Makes sense you would say that, I suppose, because the exact same thing you've been doing all this while.
Where's all this coming from? I'm on your side. I always have been.
Did you, or did you not know Suguna personally?
No, I didn't.
Then why do I have proof that the two of you met at Lux by Jessica Shelley?
What by Jessica Shelley?
You can deny all you want, Noah. But if I can dig up that kind of evidence, then I'm sure the police will be able to find much, much more.
Okay, you know what? I may have met her once, twice, I can't remember.
Oh, okay. So now you're saying that you've met her before.
I'm a lawyer. I meet all sorts of people in my line of work. I can't possibly remember every single one of them.
And what about Teo Boon? Huh? Why didn't you ever mention to us that you knew him from a previous case?
How is any of this relevant?
You knew Teo Boon's history with alcohol. He was the perfect target to take the fall. That's why you set him up.
I literally have nothing to gain by doing something like that.
Or everything to lose.
You know what, Alex? I don't know what you're talking about. I've had enough. You heard what Richard Tan said. If you want answers, talk to Michael.
Must have been tough on you. Just knowing that your wife, Josephine, was cheating on you with your best friend.
Don't talk about her.
I bet you were just hoping that he'll be arrested and spend the rest of his life behind bars.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You must have hated him when he somehow managed to clear his name. Tell me, how did it feel when you saw his family welcome back your best friend into their lives with open arms?
Best friend! He tore my family apart.
That's why you set him up? You wanted revenge?
After all that he did, he doesn't deserve a family.
That's why you did it.
I didn't say I did.
爸，don't I
走开，走开。
I think you just
Hey, shh. Ma is resting. What are you doing?
Making your feng shui better.
But we don't care about this kind of stuff here.
How can you don't care? Do you know this will affect your ma's recovery? Things must be balanced.
No, sorry. Our house, our rules.
I don't understand. Why you don't want your house to be safe?
actually maybe you can give it a try. Huh? No harm done, right?
No means no.
你们吵什么？
Hey, stop! Ayo, you should use your wheelchair. What if you are not strong enough?
Short distance is okay.
What if you fall down? I cannot take it, you know, if something happens to you.
走。No need to treat me like a baby. This is their house. Let them do what they want.
Wow, Pa, what's all this? What do you buy? Anything for me?
Yeah. Safety bar for the toilet. This non-slip mat for the bathroom. Put under the shower. Bumper for the table corner. Your table corner is too sharp already.
Sorry, Pa. Are all these recommended by the feng shui master?
Don't joke around about safety, okay?
Ma is not a child, Pa. And aren't these usually for kids?
女儿啊，有风水 no good, never mind. At least make a safer place for your ma.
Oh, so now my house is not safe?
It's okay. When your baby comes, all this still can use.
Pa, do you need my help to set all this up?
No. I will install all these things myself. Need to make sure it's done properly. I can see lah. The guy didn't put the last thing for me inside the bag. Hey, yo.
Never mind. Let him have something to do. If not, he will guard me the whole day.
Give up already, Noah. I know you were at the remand center visiting Richard Tan. What, you bribed him, threatened him?
Will you please stop fishing Alex? I know you want to find someone to blame. It's tough to lose a loved one, but for the sake of your mental health, find some closure and move on. None of your speculations will hold weight with the police, nor will stand up scrutiny in court.
You want facts? Fine, I'll give you facts. You threatened Amy. Yeah, and you forced her to tell us to stop pursuing our investigation.
I threatened Amy. I told her to stop the investigation and the podcast. You yourself told Jared and Amy the same thing.
You were at the same bar as Chio Boon the night that Suguna died. I have a photo to prove it.
The bar was near my office. I bring clients there all the time, so what?
So you admit you were there?
Alex, I think for you, I really do. I know it's hard to accept what happened to Suguna.
Who says I haven't accepted what happened?
I too understand the need to find someone to blame. I knew nothing about what my wife was doing right under my nose. It's the same for you, right?
Hey, my situation was completely different from yours.
How much do you actually understand about Suguna's work? All the time she was spending with Richard Tan. She could be leading a double life that you didn't know about. And now you're trying to make sense of it all. And the only person who can give you any meaningful answer is long gone.
Stop!
Do your whole family a favor and move on. Christine deserves so much.
You keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Or what, Alex? Gonna assault me? Like what you did with Teo Boon? Do you want to be a repeat offender? Go ahead.
Tell me. Stop!
What the hell were you thinking?
Christine, I'm fine.
Did you spare a thought for our family? Aaron? Me? What's gonna happen if I end up in prison again?
Christine, I'm sorry.
You're bleeding? Mandy, go and get the first aid box from Gogo's car. Go, go!
I'm okay.
What the hell, Alex?
Noah, I'm so sorry about this. Alex has anger management issues. He can't help himself.
I'm fine, Christine. I won't report this to the police.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you feel the same way like Alex? That I'm behind all this, that I'm connected to Suguna's death?
You want to know the truth?
How can you do something so irresponsible, Alex?
I just need to know the truth. I'm sick of dead ends. I just need to know what happened to Suguna. I just need to know.
Do you know what you're risking? You have a son who's not even a year old. Do you want to go to prison? Again? Do you want what happened to Arvin and Arasi happen to Aaron? Or Violet? Or Mandy? Or me? How could you do this to Mom?
I'm sorry, man.
I get it. You need closure. We will get there. But you can't just run off and do this on your own, Alex. You're not alone, okay? We're right here with you.
Since when did you get so smart?
Since you became my stepdad, since you told me that I could lean on the family, that I could count on you, that you were here for the long haul, that you wouldn't just flake out like my dad.
I really screwed it up, didn't I?
You also taught me that it's okay to screw up, as long as we learn from it and don't do it again.
I believe you're involved in Suguna's death in some ways. I don't want to believe it. But I do. This is not the Noang I know. You were never like this. I respected you. The work you did. More than I respected Michael. Mom, for you. Uncle Noah, look, you're my mentor. I remember when I was a kid, you took on all those criminal cases. You gave them the best defense. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Michael took on corporate law so he could make money. You were doing family and criminal law. And you even took on clients who couldn't afford to pay you. What happened to change all that? How did you get involved with Richard Tan, Elizabeth Pang, and Jessica Shelley?
Joe wasn't like you, Christine. He was supportive of Michael in whatever he did. Joe hated the fact that the law I practiced couldn't bring in the money. And then I found out about the affair with Michael, my best friend. And when I confronted him, he wasn't even apologetic. I wasn't making enough money. I lost my wife. And I lost a senior partner opportunity. I had nothing. I just had to get it all back somehow.
So that's when you made the move from criminal law to corporate?
This is when you got involved with people like Richard Tan, Elizabeth Pang, and Jessica Shelley.
You have no idea the number of influential, high-profile people that were patrons of Jessica Shelley's sugar baby ring. She introduced them to me. It all started with simple, straightforward contracts. Then money got larger and larger, and it became a slippery slope.
That's when you found the opportunity to frame Dad.
Joe refused to leave Michael. So I had to get rid of him. Then he came back, cleared his name, thought he would find out that I was behind it. But he got ALS, and I thought everything would end there.
But Jared started his podcast and opened a huge can of worms.
I could handle Jared and Amy.
You handled us too. We trusted you.
But Michael started to get suspicious.
So you did visit Richard Tan at the remand center the same day that Michael and I were there.
This guy, Alex Rajendran, will be here later. He's convinced that you've got something to do with his late wife's death.
Why do I find that name so familiar? Suguna's husband. The drunk driving case.
The point is, he's coming to make a go.
Now that's another name I haven't heard in a long time. Your good friend, right?
I need you to convince him of two things. One, that you know Michael from before, and two, that Michael knows something about Suguna's death that he's not telling Alex.
Don't tell me that after all these years, you still hold a grudge against him for what happened with Josephine.
Do it, and I'll get you a good deal.
So the billion-dollar question: what happened to Suguna and Tio
Please, Uncle Noah. Uncle Alex needs closure.
Okay, I'll tell you.
For the last time, there is no point in meeting up.
These aren't just rumors, Mr. Ong. I assure you that.
And I assure you that I will not dignify your rumor mongering with any kind of comments.
Suguna heard rumors about a sugar baby ring and she was ready to publish whatever she knew. She approached me wanting confirmation. And she was relentless. She called me every day. And then she called me again that night when I was at the bar.
So confirmed, you were actually there the night she died.
I was having drinks with a few clients.
Can I get my usual? Thanks. Okay, guys. Just a minute. Can you give me a minute? Why can't you just take no for an answer?
Let's be honest, if you knew there was nothing, you would have blocked me by now.
I have no reason to do that. Maybe someday you'll need my help when someone sues you for defamation.
I am giving you an opportunity to get in front of that. You either do that or you wait and react after I publish my article.
If you call me again, I will take action against you.
Wait. In the course of my research, I have learned some things that may be of some interest to you. It involves your wife, Josephine. I've seen her in some interesting photos with your very good friend, Michael Goh.
What photos?
Perhaps you should come see them for yourself, Mr. Ong.
This was the first time I ever heard of the affair. I mean, I knew that things were rocky with Joe, but that was the last thing I was expecting. And with Michael as well.
Is that why you decided to kill her?
No, it's not like that. I wanted to go and meet her, to reason with her. Then I met that joker.
Yep, Tio Boon.
Who are you?
You still haven't learned your lesson yet.
I think you should mind your own business. Hey, that's mine.
You're not driving in this state.
Who says I'm driving? Give me back my key.
I'll drive you home. At that moment, I knew I had to help him. If I let him drive home, he would have caused another accident. Look, I can't meet you tonight. Can we meet tomorrow?
I told you my deadline is tonight. I have to publish my article by tomorrow.
But I'm really in the middle of something. I can't meet you.
Sorry,
Hey,
I cannot
who
wait
are
any
you?
longer.
Why are you stealing my car?
Look, I don't want to destroy your life, but I have to do the right thing. These people need to be brought to justice.
Go to sleep.
Listen, if you can just come clean, you might get a lighter sentence. I'm sorry, I have to do this.
Okay, fine. I'll come and meet you now. I couldn't just let her destroy everything that I had. Suddenly, I saw her straight ahead, crossing the road in front of me. Before I knew it, it was all over. Didn't mean for it to happen that way. I didn't mean to kill her.
I'll call the police.
You okay?
There's so many things happening recently. Like that lawyer getting arrested for killing Alex's late wife. Oh, Alex and Christine okay?
She said okay, but kept quiet after that.
Then not okay lor.
How about you?
My ex-colleagues asked me to go back to GFPCH to take over Philip's position.
Wow, do it.
How to do it? First, I already have a new job. Second, with my ADHD, can I even do it?